Hey everybody, it's Candy77266 here, and I'm here with a plush review of Metal Sonic 8 inch GE plush. So I also brought some of the plushes that I did buy from GE as well. This is not all of them. I still have some in my closet, and then as well as some located in another house, which has like all my other plushes. But I just wanted to showcase the what they're doing now, because I know that they have an 11-inch Metal Sonic plush, as well as a 13-inch Super Sonic. And I've found, well, I shouldn't say found out. What's going on is that they're making them all 8 inches for the new, I guess, re-releases of them. And I think they're doing that to keep them as well as in proportion, but also in scale. So like I said, at least my first time saying this, that the GE has a good job keeping everything in roughly proportion to like the plushes. But as far as like when you look at Jet in relation to like Wave or Wave in relation to Storm, it's just the scaling is totally off. Like Wave is huge in comparison to Storm, and that shouldn't be the case with the Sonic franchise. As well as Charming. Charming is huge. Cream is huge when they should be smaller. So I like what they're doing here with making them smaller. You see the Metal Sonic. So it's the same exact thing, just smaller. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so he is now opened. And I must say, like, he looks so good. Let me see. He feels different. Like when I feel Espio, because you know they have the same exact pattern going on here with like the what would you call this? Just I guess their head, like the same exact pattern going on where they like slit right here and then they slit down the middle. Same exact thing, but this the material that he's made out of is thicker, and I wish I bought an earlier release of him, because I would want to see what direction they're heading towards for the 8-inch plushes, because it seems like they're using thicker or different material, something, just changing it up, and I like it. I like how this feels. Very much like how this feels. Let's take a look at the tag. You see it's still the same. Still the same tag. Someone could literally just rip this off and just, you know, give it over to Supersonic and you know, sell it as new, you know, but whatever. So we got the same exact thing going. I do not have the 12-inch or 13-inch Metal Sonic, as I said before. I did not want him because I already have the Tomy 12-inch one, and I love that one. It looks so nice. But this is nice too. So he cost around $36. I paid $36 for him. And that's one thing that I'm noticing, is that the pricing. It's like, I'm not sure if it was cheaper to buy him with the first round, but it's certainly, I think they went up on their prices because they're just making a certain amount of each plush, and so they're not just continuously making making them. They're just making a certain amount, so it's going to cost more because you're just making you're making a less of set item. Like I said in my notification video, they only making 500 of these. I also put in the link. There is a link for 13-inch Metal Sonic from another eBay seller. Roughly the same. Pretty sure it's legit. And so yeah. So let me get down to the actual review. Sorry about that. I know I can talk a bit. So this is different. Man, I really wish I bought the 13-inch so I could just compare this to you guys to see if there's actually anything to compare it to. But so the 8-inch has, this is different material than this. This one's kind of like it's, how do I say it? This is like a thicker fabric. It's very sleek, and you got the printed on feature. Very nice. Very nice. Same thing got going on here. Same thing. And I love how they actually took the time to actually do this with his ankles and make him actually move like a robot. Very nice, GE. Very impressed. Very impressed. You got the inner. This is very thick. I'm scared if I were like to scratch at it that it will peel off. Pretty sure it would. But let's see. Tag. You know, I really wish they made their touch tags kind of smaller because, like, you know, this thing is huge. And I feel like it takes away from the plush. You know, that's just me though. Maybe I'm just being picky. Production date, yep, 2019. This was actually March. They made this in March and they distributed it in May. And so we got his cat ears. Be careful with GE plushes. What I'm finding out the hard way is they just clinch to dirt. The polyester fiber is just clinched to dirt. So very nice. This is kind of like, it's printed on. It's like a cutout of his eye, and he glued it on. But you know, you can barely, you know, scrape it off. It's pretty stuck on there. Very nice indeed. See at the bottom. Very well stuffed. They did like the flaps. Very nice. Even details under there. They didn't even have to do that. Little elbow. Yeah, it's just glued on. Let's get a look at his hands. Same thing got going on here. It's a very nice plush. Yep. Oop. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure he's evenly stuffed. But yeah, he looks good. He looks good. Like, and then you can tell they improved a whole lot with the head type. You know, when you look at SBO, that was one thing I was looking at with SBO. You can tell that he was probably a prototype for the head type. You see how it's not as like tight around here, and like the fabric doesn't like overlap and like front up. Yeah, they did something different with him. They've actually made Metasonics bigger and longer, and that in itself worked. It worked in their favor a whole lot. Yep, with some minor modifications, of course. But yeah, so I'm very impressed with this. Very impressed. I'm probably gonna end up, honestly, I'm probably gonna end up rebuying my I'm probably gonna buy Super Shadow, as I said before. And they also I recently checked out their website just to, you know, take a look at when Super Shadow was coming on. And they're also they're remaking Rouge. This is going to be their third remake of her. It's going to be an 8-inch. So I might just end up getting that as well. But I was looking at the pricing for that. It's $40 for her. An 8-inch Rouge. I'm like, I bought the 13-inch or 11-inch for like $15 when she just her first release. So They're really going up on pricing, guys. But on that thought, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and y'all have a good one, okay?